I am Red Cyclone! Aria!
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome to another episode of the It Gets Better, I Swear podcast. I'm your host, Louis Beans, and I'm here with Merc with the mic.
What is going on, world?
Chillin', Merc. What's happening in your neck of the woods?
Oh, man. Just mean hangover. That's about it right now. Saw the McGregor fight yesterday. Saw his ankle twist.
No.
But I give him mad credit because he still talked mad shit.
All right. Yeah.
On the floor with a broken ankle. Like, hey, why your wife in my DMs? Fucking talking mad shit. I was like, yo, you gonna get your ass kicked more. Other than that, yeah, it was a good time. And I drink a lot, so yeah, I'm feeling it now. I'm old.
Okay. So at least it's safe to say Hasbro has not shown another thing and is not actively trying to get in your pockets.
Well, they showed other things. It's just that it was nothing that I would pre-order.
Okay.
They're showing things all the time. Because the Snake Eye movie is coming out very soon. So they released those figures. They look pretty cool.
Wow. Wait, how soon is the movie?
In a couple
This
weeks.
year? Oh, wait. That's decent, Mark.
I think like 2 weeks.
Who wins? Snake Eyes versus Black Widow. Go.
Black Widow.
Okay. All right.
You know, I always thought... So, I remember back maybe early 2000s, Devil's Due did a Snake Eyes origin story. And I always thought Snake Eyes was an American dude. It wasn't an Asian dude.
I thought that was the original way they did it.
Yeah.
But again, I don't remember if that's true or not. What happened?
Yeah, so, because I think he had an accident, and that's the reason why he don't talk anymore, and then he kept the mask, and that was the pledge of becoming a ninja with that clan, is the fact that he vowed not to talk again and shit. But it was like a whole thing. I think it was Snake Eyes Declassified and shit. It came out early 2000s, stuff like that. So I always thought of him as being an American dude, like American Ninja kind of shit. Yeah, I always thought that. I never thought he was like they made they put him as an Asian guy, which makes sense. Like, yeah, he's a ninja and all that stuff, so it makes sense. But I was like, yeah, but he was an American dude. Like, he never was like a Asian dude. And that's the reason why Storm Shadow always had hatred for him too, is the fact that he was in part of the clan that he was not supposed to because of his nationality.
Okay.
Yeah, there was a big drama there. But yeah, the movie looks good though. Looks interesting. Snake Eyes.
John Cena's not in that movie, right?
No.
Okay.
Or maybe. Oh, Mojo Rawley is.
What?
Yeah.
Stay hype. Excuse me?
Yeah, Mojo Rawley's on that movie.
When the hell? I mean, he had enough time.
Yeah.
But then, all right. Good job, Mojo.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yep. But yeah, it looks alright. It looks interesting.
Okay. Is this in the same universe as those last ones?
Yes.
Okay, so that means that The Rock is in that universe?
Considerably, yes, but I don't think he's in this movie either.
Okay. All right.
And I think it's more of a origin
Yeah, it's
story.
an origin story.
So it's like a prequel kind of shit. So, but yeah, that was my only thing with Snake Eyes. Like, I remember him being an American guy, studying from the ninjutsu shit. So that was one thing I remember. Other than that, like, it is what it is. We saw the What If trailer this week. That looks sick.
I can't wait. Is that like not even that long from now?
August 11th.
So that's next. So it's almost exactly a month from today. Okay.
Yep. August 11th. Will air Wednesdays, every Wednesday for like, I think it's supposed to be 6 episodes or 8 episodes.
I believe it's 8, but could be wrong.
Yeah. I was wrong with Loki because Loki's ending next week or this week. So, and then we should be getting the dates for Hawkeye and She-Hulk soon. I think Hawkeye is set for September, and She-Hulk is like November or October.
Damn it! Why she last though?
Because that was the last. That was, I don't know why she got to go forward first.
Because there's been nothing She-Hulk, man. Come on.
Yeah.
Of course, that's why she got to go first.
Well, this time she'll be okay.
You never know, Merc. You never know.
She'll
That's
be
all I'm
okay.
saying.
She'll
You
live.
say that. You say that. You say that.
But yeah, August 11th was What If. The trailer looks sick. I thought it was gonna be like a episodic thing that each episode is gonna be a different story, but it looks like it's all like one big story. So I'm excited for that. It looks really good.
Okay.
And if Marvel, if you could do animation like this, take advantage of that.
Yeah, I mean, why not, right?
There's some beautiful that the animation is really beautiful.
There's a few things where that doesn't hit in the trailer. The one thing I don't like is the part where the Thor's like explaining the joke.
Yeah.
But the animation style doesn't capture what would be like an expression on a person's face in that scene. So it's just like a bland. It just hit me in a different way because it's just like, look at this bland Thor face explaining this funny thing to me when it should be like that guy.
Yeah.
Because it's the actual voice, it's the actual character of that guy, and it should be his face. And he has an expression on his face because he's a human being.
Yeah.
And I'm like, we ain't there yet.
Yeah.
We ain't there yet.
But yeah. He that's one thing I like about it too. Is all the actors. It's all the actors voicing their characters and shit too.
This
so
is true.
They did not cheap out on this cartoon as well.
Why start now?
Exactly. So What If August 11th? I'm excited.
Let's do it.
That's one I was looking forward to. There was a couple things with that, and then Lost Judgment got a new trailer.
Okay.
It's coming out in September, so I might have to start playing Judgment again. Going back into that world of the Yakuza. Play Judgment.
Yes.
It's a good game though. Definitely check it out.
Yeah, there's no reason not to.
Witcher.
Not to play it.
Yeah, The Witcher Season 2, the premiere date announced.
Yeah, they had a Witcher Con. I believe it was this past week.
Yep.
And then they debuted a ton of new Witcher-related things. They have a brand new trailer for Season 2. They also have a brand new trailer for a Netflix Witcher anime.
Nice.
Which is something I didn't even know existed. And then they also had, just because for the game getting its update for PS5.
Yep.
I believe Series X. It is getting Netflix DLC. Like, what is? And when I saw that headline, I was like, wait, what? You can watch Netflix and then you can watch the show in the game? I was like, all right, well, I guess.
Yeah.
But no, they're actually giving the video game Witcher the Netflix show Witcher's outfit. It's not gonna be a skin. I thought it was gonna be, they putting him in the game, they're just gonna give you a skin, but no, it's the outfit.
Yeah.
So no Henry Cavill in the game. I'm sure on PC you can just mod it.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's already in. I'm sure he's already in.
Probably is. I wouldn't be surprised.
So that went down, and that was like a big dump of just a lot of Witcher related stuff. So if you like The Witcher, it's almost every type of medium. If you don't want to play the video game no more, you don't have to. You can watch the show.
Yeah.
And if you don't like real people, you can watch the anime.
There you go.
So,
or if you don't like both, you can play the game.
Yes. And if you don't like The Witcher, then what are you doing? Stop wasting your time.
Then jump off a bridge.
No, just go watch something else, please. Please.
Jump off a small bridge.
There's something else for you. Netflix is also bringing back I can't credit Netflix, but it's going to be on Netflix, and it's a show I remember, not even a show, I think it was a movie, because I think it was just one like singular movie back in the day.
Yeah.
I think it was like in the late 90s, and it's maybe early 2000s, and it's called Spriggan.
I like Spriggan.
And so that
was the movie.
It has lineage from being something something else. It was a manga. They said in 1989 to
Yeah,
96.
and it was
And then it had a movie that came out.
movie
And
was
I'm
badass.
trying to think of when the movie came out because I think it was okay. It's 98.
98.
Movie was
Yeah,
98.
I remember that because that was the writer of Akira that did that.
Then so it was a collaborative issue, collaborative thing. It was directed by the guy who directed Ghost in the Shell, and the animation was done by I believe their animation department.
Yeah.
So that's why it has that certain look to it. But it was overseen by the creator of Akira. So it had if there's elements that make you think that this could take place in that world. So
it was really cool. Like I
cool.
remember one scene that he was running with a fucking Gatling gun. And fucking shooting someone in the face and shit. I remember that movie. That was actually really cool. So they're getting a TV series?
I don't even know.
Or just putting it on Netflix.
No, there's a brand new one, but
okay.
I don't think it's getting a series. I believe it might just be a
one-off.
It just says anime.
Okay.
So anime is nebulous. I don't think it's an animated anime movie, right?
Yeah.
If it says just anime, I guess it's gonna have a few episodes, right?
Yeah.
But as of right now, there's no number of episodes I see. They don't say how many to expect.
Okay.
They just say watch this, and so obviously it's less than a minute long. So
okay. I think I'll check that out. I liked that cartoon.
It was bad. It was the one thing I think about it was that it had a striking look because of the people behind it.
Yeah.
And that it was just like badass. That's mainly the thing. It was just cool for the sake of being cool.
Yeah.
So we'll see if it's, I don't want to say lives up to that, but because it's gonna be, it's all new, right? Because it's not gonna be the exact same team. It's not. It's I can see it now. It's already got like CG stuff in it, mixed with the animation in it.
Yeah.
So it's not just the classic anime we're used to. So we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Also, Netflix is getting the He-Man then this month, the 20th, I think it starts. True. So
I believe that trailer was like the beginning of the week too, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, a lot of Netflix stuff. Did they have like an event? What's going on Netflix?
Nah, they just been releasing trailers and a lot of stuff's been coming out. So yeah, I'm actually looking forward to that He-Man, that new He-Man animation. Yes. I never really cared for the original, so it's something new.
It's just too long ago to even have anything to say about it.
Yeah. I just remember Skeletor calling everyone a boob.
I don't even remember that. I just remember him laughing. That's it. Him laughing and He-Man running. That's it.
Yeah. But it is what it is.
They better have that scene of the really fluidly animated He-Man running.
Yeah.
Because if that's not in there, then what are you doing, Kevin Smith? What are you doing?
Yeah, exactly. What else they got? That's gonna be good. I hope it's good. I really hope it's good. There was like things. They had an interview with Leah Thompson. She was in Howard the Duck. She was the chick in Howard the Duck. She wants to direct a new MCU reboot.
Of what?
Howard the Duck.
Don't tell me how. What?
Howard the Duck is getting. It was supposed to get an animated series.
Burn it. Burn it to the ground. Don't want it.
I kind of.
No, thank you.
I kind of do. If they do it based on the comic book wise, yeah, I kind of want to see Howard the Duck.
It's not gonna, you think they're gonna do it? Isn't the comic book worse than the movie?
So MCU has not done. I'll say MCU has not had a bad movie. They had movies that didn't hit well, like others, but they did not have a bad movie yet.
That don't mean nothing. I don't want to see Howard the Duck. I don't like him.
He's in What If too.
That movie soured me on that character. Good riddance. Go bye. I'll take Daffy or Donald all day, every day. Goodbye, Howard. No, thank you.
I saw too much of a duck.
And I didn't like it. So goodbye, sir. Stay locked up in that cube or whatever you were locked in that movie. Did they let him out? Maybe that's why he's gonna be in the movie. Right?
Yeah,
I don't remember what happened.
He was let go.
Okay, so yeah,
well, it blew up and he just sat there.
So stay there. See, there you go. Don't make a movie, Doug.
But yeah, they might bring Howard the Duck back.
Yeesh. No bueno.
So enthusiastic for it.
I'm not co-signing that. No, I don't like them. See what these movies did? See?
Yeah.
See, this is what happens when we watch these old movies, and we really get to know the characters.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
One thing we what if this is Chaz Roseman's last thing for Black Panther?
Oh, his last Chadwick Boseman.
Yeah.
Oh, he was actually.
He's the voice of
recorded the lines. And
yeah.
stuff. Okay. All right.
Yeah. That's sad. It's a little sad if you think about it.
I mean, it's not. It's sad that
Yeah.
he's passed, but it's not sad that he got to do a project.
No,
Hey,
yeah.
it's cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
At least it's not something that's going to be bad, unless he's hanging out with Howard the Duck, in which case I feel really, really bad.
He's gonna be with Howard the Duck.
It's going to be just a whole episode of Black Panther chilling with Howard the Duck. Yep.
And you're gonna boycott it.
I'm not going to watch it. Of course not.
He's gonna boycott it like I boycott Vin Diesel.
I'm gonna find a Howard the Duck something and set it on fire. That's it.
He was a mouse, a big ass mouse once.
As in, did somebody transform him into one?
Yeah, he was like cursed to
what?
be a mouse and shit. Yeah, it was in the old comic books. Like he got
That's a Disney joke. How dare you?
But yeah, that is crazy. Anyway,
They should put him in the vault. Just lock him. No.
shoot him a couple times and keep him.
Yeah, that's it. Once every 10, 15 years.
Every
him
10
out.
years when people start talking about him again, go in the vault and shoot him.
Yeah, basically. Come on, man.
Oh man, poor Howard.
Just so we know he's alive, right? That's it.
Oh man. Anyway, but yeah, there's a lot of stuff coming out, so definitely check out all the trailers. If you follow our Facebook group, all the trailers are posted on the RedCycloneInc page. So check it out. You want to get into this movie, or you have anything else?
No, that's about it. I mean, other than that, Monster Hunter Stories 2 came out, so if you want Monster Hunter RPG, get it. What else came out? There was one more cool thing. No, I just saw there was a few things involving like sales of very rare games.
Yeah, I think PlayStation has like a 75, up to 75% off on. Games.
Oh no, that's not what I'm talking about. There was a rare copy. This is from GameSpot. They got like 2 gaming related auctions that took place.
Okay.
One was Legend of Zelda that was graded at a 9.0 that was sold for $870,000. So that's ridiculous.
I wish I had that.
Man, that's kind of the hardest thing in the world. There's a 64 game or a Nintendo game because those things came in cardboard boxes, man.
Yeah, everything, even the NES games. You remember that?
Well, not if you have PlayStation stuff. Not if you have PlayStation.
Yeah. But like
that stuff.
Old NES games, they all were cardboard. Even Super Nintendo was cardboard.
This is true. Well, no, that's what I said. NES is Legend of Zelda, and they kept that one. So it's hard as hell. That's why it's so valuable.
Yep. It's crazy. All right. I want to get into this movie that we gotta do our verdict on.
Yes, sir. So this week, our verdict is on the Meteor Man, and that is released in the U.S. August 6th, 93. What is the Meteor Man rated? Is it PG? He is PG. I mean, there's lots of gunplay. I don't know, but you know what? Nobody dies.
Yeah,
nobody dies in this movie. So, it is directed by Robert Townsend, written by Robert Townsend, and it stars Robert Townsend.
Yep.
This is actually an all-star African American cast. There's a whole lot of people from a whole lot of things. So there's Robert Townsend, there's Marla Gibbs, who, if you remember the show 227,
yeah,
she was in there.
She was in Jeffersons.
She's in a lot of things. She's in the Jeffersons, yeah, but like for our age, like the 80s was 227.
Yeah.
She's actually in a lot more funny things. Like she had a little thing in Chappelle's show. The thing she had, the skit she did on Chappelle's show. Okay, I remember. It was actually pretty funny. Let's see, who else was in this movie?
Eddie Griffin,
Eddie Griffin, the sidekick.
James Earl Jones
as his friend Michael. I just realized his friend has no last name.
Yeah.
Robert Guillaume, who if you remember the show he used to be on, I forget. He was like the butler, wasn't it? Benson, I believe, was the show.
Yeah.
He is Benson. And again, he's in a million and one things. You know who he is? He is the voice of Rafiki.
Yes.
From The Lion King.
Yeah, so, him. I know exactly who he is. He was in Big Fish as well. He's in he was like in the Saved by the Bell college years. He was in an episode of that. Mm-hmm. Like I remember him in a bunch of little things. He has did a lot of stuff over the years.
And he is Meteor Man's father in this movie.
Yep.
James Earl Jones, which goes without saying, he's in a million and one things. You call him Mufasa, say it again. Among other things, the voice of Darth Vader.
Yeah.
So there we go.
He was actually quite hilarious in this movie. I actually really enjoyed him in this movie.
Yes. His name in this movie is Ernest Moses.
Yeah.
He is the wacky downstairs neighbor.
Yeah. They had new wigs every day.
Listen to jazz. It has a wig for every day of the week.
Yeah.
Hilarious, dude. Let's see. The main villain is Roy Fagan. I don't remember him 100%. I know I remember his face, but I don't remember exactly what he was in. He played Simon the Golden Lord Chief.
Yep.
Don Cheadle was like number one henchman. He played Goldilocks.
Yep.
We might skip this guy. Big Daddy Kane, the rapper who was very, very popular in the 80s. I think late 80s, early 90s. He played a Golden Lord member named Pirate.
Yeah.
Frank Gorshin, who he's actually in some other stuff.
Yeah, he was a Riddler.
Yes. Yeah. Well, we didn't. Yeah. Yes, it's true, but we didn't review that show. We should review 66.
Batman. Yeah, 66. Yeah, he was the Riddler in Batman 66.
But he is, I think he's like a major villain.
Yeah, he's like the head boss. Yeah.
It's messed up. He's the white man who's the head of all the crime.
Yeah.
It's messed up. We have Sinbad.
Yes, Sinbad.
As Malik. It says Stacey's boyfriend. That whole thing with him being that woman's boyfriend and talking about, my name is Leonard, but I just joined this movement. Mm-hmm. So my name is Malik, Black Power, y'all.
Shit's funny.
And here's another thing, Luther Vandross. I've never seen him in a movie. So
that was his first time he did a movie.
He didn't even talk, really.
No.
He was just a sinister background character.
Seeing Zeus fucking with blonde hair had me rolling.
Yeah,
that really
Zeus
popped
is in this
me.
Movie. Yeah, it's Tiny Lister. Tom, I have him as Tom Lister, not Tiny Lister, which is usually his name is Digit, which I think is funny. Again, there's a lot of people. Naughty by Nature was the entire group was in this movie.
Yeah, they're
Cypress Hill. Apparently, the entire I know B Real's face, obviously.
Yeah.
So I could see B Real with the big ass afro, but apparently the entire group was in the movie. So there's a whole bunch of people. Biz Markie is in the movie.
Yeah.
It's funny. He has his own name in the movie, but he doesn't actually have a name because he's a member of the gang.
Yeah.
Again, there's a bunch of people. Female stars, I'm sure. John Witherspoon. Oh my God. He's in the movie, and he's all right. So we can just start it, but like I said, this movie is like a treasure trove of black actors and actresses, and just musicians and all that stuff. So this is on that front. It's a cool ass movie.
Yeah.
And so what we both had thought was that this movie was a lot drier and less good.
Yeah.
And I'm glad we were wrong.
Yeah,
that's pretty good.
I actually enjoyed it. I actually kind of like the little stoops of just him becoming a superhero and stuff like that. Like he was like afraid of heights, so he flew. When he flew low, like low to the ground because he was scared of heights and shit like that. Like it had a lot of good tropes of like superhero movies, but it also had a lot of comedy that I didn't expect to. I don't remember this movie that well, so basically me watching it and like the Golden Lords and shit like that, I think I popped for them and it just made me laugh. I actually enjoyed the movie since then. James Earl Jones had me rolling the whole time.
I would say he's probably like the funniest character in the movie.
I did like Don Cheadle's character in it as well. The man who we did not say his name.
I mean, we could say Bill Cosby.
Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby in it, him being the bum and actually finding the meteor and like stalking people with the meteorite was fucking retarded. But
see, we know. Okay. How do we say this? Now we think it's creepy, but back then he was just a hapless homeless guy who was just trying to watch TV through people's walls and use his magical meteor powers to make coffee with his hands from far distances. But I had told you, Merc, I was like, it's kind of creepy seeing him with these powers. I don't know if he got an idea when he was in this movie. He's like, ooh, I could do this in real life.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. But I would say, like, number one, movie's not too long, which I think is good. The other thing about it is that you kind of feel the story, like you get it. You get, it's like a troubled neighborhood, and it's a nice ass neighborhood. This is not the slums. That's the funny thing. This is like a small, like, it says it's DC, so I'm sure there's a neighborhood like this in DC, but it reminds me of certain neighborhoods in Harlem where there's a bunch of brownstones and stuff, and it's just like a bunch of black families there, and it's just fine, but you got the gangs. And so the thing that I forget about this movie is that it takes certain things and it makes it exaggerated. So the gang is completely exaggerated.
Yeah,
they sport these ridiculous golden flat tops. They're named the Golden Lords. The first time you see them, when he's being chased by them, you hear them saying, "Lords, Lords, Lords." Yeah. And it's like everything about that is just so over the top. And it's like from that point, they kind of make them endearing to you. It's like, so whenever they show up, it's almost like when the Wicked Witch shows up. It's a big to do, because it's like not only do they just show up, they have to come and stand around in formation every time. Every time they stand in formation. And they have the little leagues. They have the baby lords, which are like freaking kid. Yo, that's crazy. That's messed. But you understand what I mean when I say like they go to a ridiculous degree. It's like, how you got baby gang members for real? That's messed up. Let's not even talk about how many parents are missing children now, but they're actually dangerous gang members who are in, because some of the kids are in his class. It's messed up. There's a through line with one of the students that he has direct contact with. I think he helped him, and that's why the kid, when he gets chased, didn't turn him in. You know what I mean? So like, there's that aspect of it. Oh, because also he is a substitute teacher. That's one of the things. He's a substitute, like, music teacher, I think it is. Well, he's not really like the main teacher. Yeah. He's not a substitute. That's not right. What is he, a science teacher? Because he's not a music teacher.
Yeah, I think he's a science teacher.
Because I know his buddy is in the science department. You know, Michael, who's played by, I can look at the guy's name. Eddie Griffin. Yeah. Eddie Griffin, excuse me. Eddie Griffin, like, he is a straight up bona fide science nerd in the movie. Like, that's his character trait. He shows up for a scene with a big ass lab coat, but also at the same time, Robert Townsend, like, every time you see him, he's got a big ass lab coat on too.
Yeah, he's just they just say a high school teacher. They didn't say what particularly. I think he was like a main teacher.
Interesting that he always wore a lab coat. Yeah. But you have them there. Then you have the other through line where the kids are bad as hell, presumably because a lot of them are gang members. There's a part where the teacher's talking about, the kid told me you better have bus fare because he's gonna slash his tires. Like, yo, what? And then it's a funny scene, but we kind of like jumped around because we didn't get to the part where Meteor Man gets hit by a meteor that follows him to a wall and then like impales him. Yeah. And then goes inside of him. Like, that was pretty graphic. Yeah. Like, so you get the origin story, which is completely ridiculous. It makes no sense. He should have been destroyed, but whatever. Yeah. And then they give you like basically he starts discovering his powers, which start out like not the biggest things at first, but then he has this gradual ramp up because the first thing he finds out is that he could talk to the dog.
Yeah.
I think it was. And his friend came in and he was like, "Oh yeah, I can talk to the dog." He's like, "I don't believe you." He's like, "Okay, well, I can read. I can touch a book, and anything inside that book, I can do for 30 seconds." And then, or he can do or know for 30 seconds. So he has all the information in his head. So then his friend just brought in, I guess, the magazines they got in the mail, and one of them is Jet magazine. And so he says, "Okay, the Jet," and blah blah blah, and then he touches it, and then he tells them what's on page 30, what's on page 44, and then he tells them, and they freak out, and that's when they know he has powers.
Yeah.
And so from there, it's kind of a gradual ramp up. Because at first it's just like little things like that, but then he's invulnerable. And then with the gang going around doing what they're doing, they try to kill him, like literally on the stoop.
Yeah.
Because they were harassing the other people, he intervenes, and then his powers basically kick in, and he like stops the car. He has a handprints in the car, and then they try to run him over. Like the escalation in this movie is ridiculous.
Yeah.
So, and that's kind of one of the things I give it credit for. Like, yeah, it's a lot wackier than I thought it was.
Yeah.
I remember it being. So.
Yeah, same here. Like, it was just a lot more wackier and just sillier than what it was. It made it more enjoyable. I did not hate it. I was like, oh wow, it was actually pretty good. It wasn't. I thought it was dreadful. It was going to be dreadful. So I'm glad it was not. Yeah, it was a fun movie. I enjoyed it. So where are you gonna review it as?
I'm gonna give it a 3.5.
3.5. So where you want to put it? So if you give it 3.5, it doesn't make your top at all.
Okay.
You want it. So you have Rocketeer, Hardwire. It'll go right under Rocketeer.
Okay. That's fine.
Meteor Man. 3.5. I'm gonna give it a 3.5 as well, and I'm just gonna put it over Hardwire. So it'll be my number 12. So didn't make the top 10, but you know what? It made it higher than I thought it was gonna be. So
yeah,
there you go.
Again, it was good. It had messages in it. And it didn't really beat you over the head, because at least during some of the scenes where it's giving you a message, is either something funny going on, or it's kind of earned a sentimental moment. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not just here's a message for the sake of a message, black person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it doesn't feel like an after school special, which I think is cool. So
all right. So we're gonna run down your top 10 is RoboCop, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, RoboCop 2, Batman, Toxic Avenger, Superman 2, Darkman, Superman the movie, Dick Tracy, and Flash Gordon. Wraps up your top 10. My top 10 is.
I was gonna say, after you finish your top 10, I got one thing to say about this movie in comparison to some other black superheroes. Okay. So go ahead.
Mine's Turtles number 1, RoboCop number 2, Batman number 3, RoboCop 2 is number 4, Superman 2 is number 5, Darkman's number 6, Flash Gordon's number 7, Batman Returns number 8, 9 is Superman 1, and 10 is Dick Tracy. So go. That's mine.
Oh, what I was gonna say, just where the point is out, was that, you know what? I feel that Meteor Man had captured a better black superhero experience better than Luke Cage season 2.
Yes. I agree with that.
I also believe that the final fight between him and his brother was worse than the final fight between Meteor Man and the leader of the Golden Lords. Yes. I say Meteor Man had the better black neighborhood street fight.
Yes,
just saying.
Yes, it was silly.
It was silly when the dude started throwing the records, which, like, that's crazy, because he was like, "I'll trade you a Billie Holiday and so and so for this, and that." And I'm like, those are priceless records. And at the end of the movie, this man is tossing them out the window. But they give you the arc of Meteor Man means so much to that neighborhood that he's willing to part with his prized possessions to help him. So again, is a cool little thing that the movie earned, because it gave you that piece of information. So it's cool.
So next movie, it's RoboCop 3,
Oh damn! It couldn't be good forever. All right.
and then after that, Blank Man.
Oh damn! All right. Well,
So
okay.
So we got the next couple of weeks. We got RoboCop 3 this week, Blank Man next week, The Crow the following week, and Guyver 2 wraps up July.
Okay. Good stuff. Good stuff.
And then August starts Fantastic Four, The Mask, The Shadow,
Okay.
and Time Cop.
Did you say Time Cop?
Yep.
Van Damme?
Yeah.
That's a comic book?
Yeah.
Wow.
It was based off a Dark Horse comic, actually.
Oh snap! All right. Well, I didn't know that.
Yeah, there you go.
I know it has a terrible video game.
Yes, it does.
Ooh. You should check out the. Did you see that angry video game there of that?
No, that's something I'll check out when I'm done.
Oh my god, it's bad.
Yeah.
That's a funny episode too. Okay. All right.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Keep it short and sweet today.
Yeah, I mean, we went through everything. I mean, actually, it was quite a bit of stuff. So we got to like list a lot of things, but we got through it because, I mean, it's mostly trailers this week, and they were good.
Yeah,
they were good. Go watch those trailers and go watch the shows when they come out. Basically.
Yes, Loki's amazing.
I haven't caught up with that. I think I stopped like 2-3 episodes because there's not that many. So
yeah, they almost.
It's not hard to catch up.
I think Wednesday the last episode.
Okay, all right.
Yep, my birthday.
Oh, well, then are you on the show? That was trying to tell us.
I hope so.
Does Loki pop up in your world? Oh snap! Uh-oh.
Yeah, she does all the time.
Oh damn! You right? You right? It's a variant.
She's a variant. Yep. You gotta get her the little horns.
There it is.
Yeah, yep.
Was it a crocodile or alligator?
Was it alligator?
Alligator with horns. How
Yeah,
dare it?
alligator Loki. He beats someone's hand.
Stop doing that to animals.
Big Cass. I'm watching like Money in the Bank.
Okay.
And Big Cass.
From which year is that?
I guess this is the one that Ronda Rousey fought Nia Jax.
So that's 2019?
18.
18. Okay.
I just threw it on just to have something playing.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Big Cass versus Daniel Bryan.
Oh no. Yeah. Okay. Wasn't that his last match?
Yeah.
No.
I think this was.
Wasn't it?
Yeah.
I think it was.
I thought it was a solid match. I think too, from what I remember.
I would have to see it again, but I remember something just kind of went. There was one part that was like, what? All right, whatever.
Yeah.
But apparently that one part was the one part they didn't like.
This was before he got the world title. So this is Daniel Bryan before the
Earth's Greatest Champion.
Okay. I missed that Daniel Bryan.
Yeah, I did. I also miss Eric Rowan, but that's another story.
Yep. That was great. Yeah, I ruined it. God damn it. Anyway, yeah, let's wrap this up.
Yes, sir. Thank you for listening to the It Gets Better, I Swear podcast. Make sure you check out anything and everything Red Cyclone Inc. That is Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram. That is YouTube. That is Spotify and SoundCloud. And we got a WordPress.
Yep.
Where you at, Mark?
Follow me on Instagram, Tumblr, Twitter, YouTube, SoundCloud, and Twitch TV. Mark with the mic. Follow our Facebook pages, the RedCycloneInc and the Wrestling Battle pages. We are very active on there. Definitely check it out. And if you want links to all those trailers that we talked about, they're all on the RedCycloneInc Facebook page. So definitely check all those out. And give it a like, follow, and
do it.
Add people. I don't care. Just
do it.
Just don't be a jerk. That's all I ask.
Yes, sir.
And don't sell shit.
And follow the Jinkies while you're at it.
Follow the Jinkies. Yeah. Follow the Jinkies. The Jinkies is somewhere under an umbrella eating a sandwich. Y'all let him do that. Don't let him do that.
What? Oh, they gave it to. Oh, they caught up to him. Damn.
Yeah. It's like feeding a gremlin after midnight. You don't know what you're
See,
getting
now
yourself
y'all
into.
gonna have to deal with them. You gonna deal with him, not us.
Exactly. I hope he has a lot of pepper in his sandwiches.
Oh damn. I just hope he's hungry. I just hope he's not hungry after he finishes eating. You don't want another one. That's the problem. See, give him one, you're gonna have to give him another one.
There you go.
Oh, he's gonna follow you.
Yes.
Like you've been following him this whole time.
Exactly. So now the tables has turned.
That's why you don't give him the table.
That's right.